dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Yeah, I've got a jumper on today. Bit on the chilly side. 42 it says now. Anyway, and it's 12:50 a.m. I actually got home earlier today, or yesterday. It's Sunday morning here. Day of the Super Bowl. Morning of the Super Bowl. And we're expecting it to be quite busy today. Hope it is, because it's starting bloody early. Crack of dawn. No, maybe not that early. But anyway, earlier than I normally get out. Anyway, what happened? Got a bit chilly here today, so came out with some warmth wrapped around me. Yeah, well, what happened? Done the dash along the way. Came out a bit later. Got out about 4:45 p.m. yesterday, Saturday, and yeah, like I said, it was a bit. Knew it was chilly. It said it was like, I don't know, 46 or something, and felt like something else chillier. Anyway, got dressed up to be out for that flipping madness. Anyhow, so I looked at the map. It said it showed that it was red. So done the dash along the way. Didn't get anything really. Actually, I don't think anything came in. Anyway, Mrs. Womble wanted to stop and get something to eat at a little Mexican place along the way that's in Raytown. That slowed things up. So she went there. And then we carried on to Lee's Summit. And didn't make it in time. Didn't get the dash along the way. So lost that. The map went grey. So that wasn't a fun time. But anyway, it came red again, so was able to do the dashing. I went over and parked over by Coles, down the other side of town. What would that be? The west side of town? Anyway, over there, and by Jack Stack and Spin Pizza and Firebirds and all that over that way. Bunch of other stuff as well over that way. Crumble cookies, waste of space. But anyway, that place, all of that's in that same sort of area. Anyway, sat at Coles, weren't there that long, and this offer came in for a Spin Pizza. Can't remember the mileage it was going. It weren't all that, maybe about 8 miles. Was it that far? I don't even think it was that far. Anyway, oh yeah, because that went over to Lakewood. So yeah, it was probably a little bit less than that. Anyway, went over to Lakewood, but got to a Spin Pizza. Had to wait for the geese to get out of the way. There was only 3 Canadian geese sort of waddling around there, so I had to wait for them to get out of the way, out of the road. Anyway, got over to Spin Pizza, waited about 5 minutes, and was on my way. And I let the people know I was on my way. I can't remember if it was to leave at the door or not, or hand to them. Not sure. Anyhow, chose to go the back way to go to it rather than they had the motorway all the way, or 470, so it seemed a bit quicker to go actually the back route, or direct. Anyway, so went that way, got up to people's house, and very nice house, very nice neighbourhood by the looks of it. And lady came out the door as I was just walking up to it. So, anyways, I said, "Have you been waiting long?" "Oh no," she says. "Well, we was watching a good program on the interesting program on the TV." She says. So I said, "Well, that normally takes away the hunger pains. You got something to amuse you." So anyway, went on our way, and then when we pulled off of their driveway and went to head back out of there, Sofa came in, and it was for Summit Grill, and it was a catering offer, paying $25, $25.50, something like that. It's like, yes. And I mean, we were not far away at all. Maybe 2 miles, if that. No, mile and a half. Anyway, weren't far. Anyway, got up there and had to wait about 5 minutes for that. They changed it in there. When you used to walk in the front, in the doors there, you'd have like a bench seating over to the left, and then over to the right, and it was a fancy place. Over to the right, they had these shelves, and they would leave the food up there, but it wasn't always in there anyway. So, but I went in there yesterday, and they had these chairs there instead of the shelf unit, and they were tall chairs, ones that little Womble can't grip and get up to very easily. I don't know why they make chairs that big, especially at the front. Anyway, so anyway, got that, waited for that, got that out of there, warned the people that I was on my way. Got off. I think that was just a leave at the door on that one. Yeah, that one was just a leave at the door. And went off and delivered that. Delivered that one. And then another offer came in, and it was Firebirds. That's right, I'd gone to Quick Trip, and was waiting at Quick Trip for Mrs. Womble, and the map had we'd been kicked off yet again. It's just, DoorDash is not very consistent at keeping the map flipping constant. It's just, and they kick you off as well now. If nothing's going on, they could just kick you off. It might as well just leave you on. I mean, whether it's flipping anything going on or not. Like I had the other day, I was scheduled till we was on it, and was it yesterday? Not yesterday, Friday, Thursday or Friday, something like that. And we got on. We was already on, and we were due to be on it until 4 a.m. Whether I would have lasted till 4 a.m. is another thing. But anyway, I worked that late for a long time. But anyway, and this, we got kicked off. It's like, because it went grey. Before, it would just leave us on there. But now it just kicks you off, and you've got to wait for it either to go red again, or try and hit the schedule thing, and the schedule thing, it's just odd. It's not very consistent. Getting a bit bothered about DoorDash. I don't think they're doing all that well. Anyway, but they still want you to find 50 more drivers. More drivers to do bloody what? I mean, if the map is that grey a lot of the time, what's the use in doing it? What's the use in getting more drivers? Only flipping thing, be getting more drivers is that you're going to have a lot more people coming in that don't know that don't know what they're doing, that don't know that they can decline, and will take every bloody offer that comes through. God, there's some ridiculous offers come through. Anyway, the one for Firebirds got over there eventually. And that was paying $17 and something, I believe it was. I would have put all what was up there. And that was going to Blue Springs. And it's, yeah, so I had to get the Firebirds. Got there, that was already on the shelf, so just saw the bar lady, but that was just to say, hello, got it, bye. They were busy now. They will not be busy today. If there's a game on, they're never busy. Anyway, so, well, they're not busy in the restaurant, at least. What they're doing in the back end, doing all the meals to go, probably. But no, we got, so I went over there, got that. It was going 15 miles, but that was for me to get there too. And we were the other side of town when I picked it up. Bearing in mind it was a catering order, and I went, okay, I'll take it. Anyway, got that delivered. It was a pretty strange one. Got up there, it was leave at the door, and I was stepping back to try and take the picture of it down the steps a little bit so I could get the picture where it wasn't looking downwards at it, because bloody DoorDash thing doesn't like you take a downward picture. Stupid thing. Anyway, so walked down, backed off down the steps a bit, took the picture. As I was doing that, they were scrambling to close the blinds on the inside of the house, I suppose, because I could hear some sort of kerfuffle going on. I didn't really give a crap what was going on, because I wanted to get the picture, gather up the vipping catering bag and get back in the van where it was a bit warmer. Anyway, as soon as I dropped it off and got halfway down the steps, someone came out to pick it up. But anyway, they bloody well picked it up in the first place when I had fucking worry, would they? Anyway, got that one delivered. And got back to town. We was getting close to town. We was on Colburn Road about to get onto 291. Just getting up to that bit, and this offer came in, and it was for another catering order, and it was for the Mint. I didn't even realise they'd still be open, but okay. And can't remember how much that one was paying. Or was it a catering offer? Let me double check. Okay. Well, got that bit wrong. So, yeah, we got back to town, and this we was over by Gus's and Jason's Deli and such, over there, car park, waiting around, and watched a video of dashing across America. Caught up on a couple of his videos. Was halfway through one, actually, finishing one other and then trying to watch another one too. But anyway, so we was there, I don't know, about 20 minutes maybe, and this offer came in while I was there, and it was from Perkins, and it says it was a catering offer, and it was going, I think it said 3.5 miles, 3.5 or 3.6 miles, something like that. And like I said, it was a catering offer, but it was at one of the levels where I normally won't take it. But I looked at where it was going and went, I know where that's going. Got an idea which house that's going to. It was paying $8.75, I believe it. Yeah, it was. It was $8.75, and I normally would not take it. because we've had such bad luck on those ones under 10. But it was only going 3.5 miles, thereabouts, and I went, well, it's covered anyway on the mileage. I went, I'll take it. I mean, the reason we take the catering offers is because most of the time they go up. If this one hadn't gone up, I mean, I already knew what I set myself up for. It would have been okay, because it would have been covered on the mileage. So, anyway, went down to Perkins. It was all ready. The map tripping was going crackers. I wanted me to do a U-turn to get to it. Like, what the fucking hell you want me to do a U-turn, stupid thing? Go. And then I didn't do the U-turn, because I knew exactly where the bloody hell I was going. Went round the back and it's telling me, oh no, go straight up and turn around. What, got to turn left here? What? Fucking, it's right there. There's an Aldi's, a hotel and Perkins, all on this little corner. And because I haven't done a U-turn, I've turned left at the junction, at the traffic light, and I want to turn left into, well, Aldi's will be the first one. And it wants me to go straight ahead, go down to the next road, take a right, go back around to the next right to take you at the bottom of what's Hamblin Road, which is what Perkins is sort of on, well, it is on. It's on the corner of 150 and Hamblin Road. But the way to get into it properly is the way that I went in. Unless you're coming up Hamblin Road heading northbound, then you can just turn in into their car park. But anyway, but the map, oh my god, ridiculous. Anyway, so anyway, it was all ready at Perkins, got that, and went and got all that bagged up, and there was drinks. I've got it up here. I'm going to trip and put it up here again. And it confirmed where it was going to when I saw the order. Because it says on there, because I already had an idea which house it was going to. And I was right. Anyway, not that we've been a whole lot, but I remember going there before, and I'll tell you why. But the order came, but on the order that I was reading, I was wanting to see if there was drinks. And there was no drinks. When I was reading down, it had no drinks on it. But it did. It shows on, when you look at it, says that you're supposed to be picking up drinks, but you're not. And it says, when you read on the order, because I want to see how many I was going, do I need to make any more room, etc., etc. And when I read the order, it says on the part when they're ordering the meal, what drink do you want? None. Or no beverage, whatever it is. Because they had several meals in it. All said none, or no beverage. No thank you, whatever it was. And yet, the systems we've been got it on there and telling you to pick up a drink. But there wasn't one listed. I wonder why that's... Anyway, so got all that. There was like 3 big bags of that stuff. And so got that. And after all that, there was a drink. But it wasn't listed on anything. I don't know what the heck that was about. So anyway, it wasn't even on the order. I really don't know what that was. Maybe it was sauce or something. It might, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so got that. Went off to the house. Mrs. One was like, you know where this is going? Of course I know where it's going. Tell you why we've flipping been there before know which house it is. One, it's the painter and decorator that we see when we've eaten at the restaurant. Because you see his van parked out there. And the last time that we went there, I think it was the last time that we went there, one time that we went there with a whole bunch of stuff, put it on his doorstep, we'll gave it to him. I just put it on his doorstep. And I got down maybe to the bottom of his road, if that far, and he shot me a message saying that there was stuff missing, and I stopped and went back to go sort it out, and we spent some time trying to flipping call the restaurant. Their phones weren't working, so I said, I'll drive down there, mate, go get it, because it weren't that far. And anyway, that's why I remembered it. Anyway, and by the time I got back, he gave me another tip, and I said there was no need, but he gave it to me anyway, paper tip. Anyway, so got this one, went off and got to the house, and it's like, oh crap, I forgot all about it. How to get to their front door, because their driveway is packed with cars, and it covers where you're supposed to be walking, etc., to get in there. So you have to go across their grass to get to it and walk up on their steps. And anyhow, the lady came out, and she ended up walking down to the van. I was grabbing one of the bags out. I went out of the insulated, but one of the smaller insulated bags, and then I was going to carry the catering bag up to their house, but then she came down. I went, okay, that works. So she ended up picking it up and taking it all there. But she seemed to be pretty cheerful in that. She was quite happy. And quite pleasant. We chatted just briefly. And she went indoors. She said, "What, didn't know it was this chilly out?" I said, "That's why I'm wearing this." But anyway, so that one went from $8.75 to 21 something. But as I said, you know, we've had problems with them being under vipping $10 on the catering offers, and that's why I've not done any. That's why I won't do any. But this one was covered. I knew where it was going. It wasn't a lot of mileage, and $8.75 for 3.5 miles was, I mean, it was covered, wasn't it? But it was very nice of them to put it up to 21. Why DoorDash hid that, I really don't know. But anyway, that one was done and dusted. And then the next one was not a catering order, but it was from the Mint. And it was paying, actually I think we was coming back from that place, that restaurant, that last house. And like I said, it was from the Mint. And it was actually coming just past our house, a little bit further down. And paying $21 or so. And I went, sure, take that. And yeah, that was the last job of the night. So that was good. I mean, all in all, it was a pretty profitable night. Was it good as regards the time that we spent out there? Yeah, I think it was. I'd have to look at how many when we actually stopped. Let me have a look at. Yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, it was what, $23 an hour thereabouts. So yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good. I think we'd done about 90 miles or something. 78 miles is what I did. So yeah, that was all right. Pretty good night, I'd just say. And now we got the Super Bowl for today, because it's now 1:15, 1:15 a.m. thereabouts on Sunday morning. And I think I'm actually scheduled myself to be out there for 11:30 a.m. So not a lot of sleep time, but because I've got to edit this video and hopefully get I might have to have a coffee or two to keep me going. But yeah, it's gonna be hopefully a busy day. And I've got, like I said, I've got a schedule from 11:30 until possibly 2 o'clock. And then there's a break there, only because there was nothing in between, and there's still nothing in between. And that's if it keeps going. You know, like I said before, when the map goes grey, you get kicked off. Which is a bit on the ridiculous side, but I will have Grubhub and Uber Eats going. I won't have Uber Eats going all the time because it drives me nuts, because it's now that I've got now I can do rideshare, it's just constantly going. It is absolutely crazy. There's a lot of rideshares, a heck of a lot of rideshares, that's for sure. A lot of cab drives, rides, whatever you want to call it, and some of them are good, some of them are absolutely not good, and but I can't do the cab rides at the moment. When Mrs. Womble's here, I can't do a cab ride. But when I only took on doing it because when she's at dialysis, then I got another choice or something else to do, rather than just rely on the food delivery. Plus I need to clean the van out, because for the most part all we do is food delivery. So I've got to clean it out for people to sit in there, because it's got insulated bags everywhere. Or in there, various areas where they're supposed to be. And I've got to move Orinoco. Anyway, so yeah, all in all, Saturday was actually pretty good. There was a shock on that catering offer that went up so quite well. Like I said, it only went 3.5 miles and got $21 and some change, so that was very nice. But anyway, yeah. So hopefully everyone had a great Saturday. Hopefully you all did well. Hopefully it was stress-free. Hopefully it was a bit warmer where you were at. But, you know, you're not out of the car all that long, so it's not too much of an hardship to deal with. Anyway, so I'll leave it at that. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what I will. Just to add, that video that I put out about that idiot in the truck the other day that tried to run us off the road because they were too stupid to figure out that the straight ahead lane does not turn left. Dick. Anyway, and then they start making trouble, wanting to run us off the road and that. Anyway, so unfortunately for them, I have a dash cam. So I put all that video and such on 2 videos. One was a short video and the other was the full 2.5 minutes, I think is what it was, thereabouts. Because the short video only takes you up to 60 seconds, but it will, I've put a link in it where it can link back to the full video. And I have never had so many flipping people look at a video. This is like by far the most people that views that I've ever had on that one little short video. And as of yesterday, it was at 5,800 people looked at it. This morning I looked at it and it was like, or yesterday morning, excuse me, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning I looked at it and it was I think it was like nearly 4,000. That was right, it was 3,500. 3,800, that's where it was, 3,800. And I went, shit. And And so I went to do something, came back and looked at that, because I was looking at something else, and looked at that again, and it went up 100 on that. It's like, what in the bloody hell's going on with this video? Anyway, amazing stuff people look at. Anyway, but then again, I look at a lot of stuff too. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you all make some money for the Super Bowl. And be bloody careful out there. We know darn well at the end of that game, or maybe during that game, there's going to be people that have been out drinking all day that just don't give a flying shit about who else is on the road, and they would have had too much to drink, and they'll be slithering their way home. Whether they're driving, those are the ones that you really got to look out for. And of course the ones that are going to be stumbling through the roads too. Anyway, be careful. Make lots of money. Hopefully it's stress-free. Keep warm and have fun. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.